hey, it's time to talk about Oklahoma State, man. Everybody was giving me their teams they wanted me to talk about yesterday. In this book, they ranked 12th in the nation. They're number 1 in the Big 12. Their record last year was 10-4. I think. It was. Let me see. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 10-4. Yeah, they won 10 games. Last year only lost 4. Ooh, they lost that game? Dang. Oh, you see. Oh, my goodness. Hey, I don't know what to say about them, but the book got them number 1, right? All right. They do have their quarterback coming back. They got their superstar running back coming back. They got some wide receivers coming. Ooh, I like my dog. Hey, I'm going to try to get that boy. Hey, well, you know I want to try to get the running back on too, but my boy 5'8", 160. I like that. Get out there, ball, boy. All right. And that wide receiver right there, Brendan Presley. My boy had 101 receptions. He was close to 1,000 yards, but he didn't get it. He had 6 TDs, averaged about 70 yards a game. I like that. Okay, so offense. Let's look at them, y'all. Because we played them at the end of the year on TV. They play in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Mike Gundy been there for a long, long time. This is his 19th season. He got over 166 wins. Offensive coordinator Casey. Defense coordinator Byron. Now, he do some unorthodox stuff. Like, he'll go get a offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator out of D2 level. My boy go get, he ain't got nothing to lose at Oklahoma State, baby. My boy be putting in that work. All right. He last won a title in 2011. Last time he didn't go to a bowl game was 2005. He returns. Now, this is a solid team now. He returns 18 starters. 9 on offense, 8 on defense, and a punter. So they coming back with some ballers. Now, again, when we go through their starters and stuff, you got to understand, only way you truly know what they really got if you dive deep in their program. So this just going to be an outlet. Because, you know, like I say, when they did Colorado, they were missing a bunch of guys that done something, but they ain't put them in there. Players to watch, they got Ollie Gordon, which you know he nice. Brendan Presley, that's my boy. He 5'8". I gotta holler at that boy. Rashad Owens. D. Sterling, if I'm standing right here, wide receiver. Nick Martin at linebacker. Colin Oliver at linebacker. Corey Black at corner, and Kendall Daniels at safety. So that's them some of the key players we gonna run up on now. They say most valuable player is Odie Gordon. It's crazy to think he only had 19 carries in his first 3 games last season. That man averaged 24 carries a game. So I guess them first 3 games jacked it up. And you know what? They lost in that third game against South Alabama. I know they were mad at that. Now, I know they said, God, dog, we supposed to punish them, but hey, that's how the cookie crumble. So really, them boys should have had 11 wins. And then, yeah, they should have had about 11 wins. Offensive weapons, you know, Gordon gonna get the ball. They gonna give Gordon the ball at least 25 times a game or more. But they gonna throw the ball. Now, they quarterback, I don't know if he got hurt during the year or what, but his throwing, this is 7th year. But he completed 300 passes out of 500, had 15 TDs and threw 14 interceptions. So he'll throw the interception, but he got a lot of yards. He throws the ball as well. He got a lot of yards. He threw for 3,400 yards. So he gonna throw it. They gonna get their yards. You gotta play them honest, but they running it. Like, I don't know how Gordon gonna be at the end of the season, but I know they're gonna be running it. Cause that's just their guy. The Cowboys, what they say, they got the nose tackle, Justin Kirkland, linebacker, like I said, Nick Martin and Colin Oliver. And then Martin earned first team Big 12 preseason on the last season, and Oliver earned third team. Then they got the safety, to lock it down. I guess he been locking it down, Kendall Daniels. And hold on. The Cowboys experimenting with Ooh. Hey, they finna let Kendall roam. Kendall is 6'4", 230. So they done let him roam at linebacker too. That boy finna be making plays. And then on special teams, they got the place kicker or whatever. So overall view of Oklahoma State, they say Oklahoma State has the talent and experience to play for not only the Big 12 title again, but to be in the mix for a spot in the playoffs. The Big 12 without OU and Texas still has a lot of good teams. That they do. But no program still in the league has more consistently excellent, averaging 9 wins over the past 15 years. So, again, we know Oklahoma State, Mike Gundy going to come with it. He got some true freshmen. I guess that's some ballers guy named Trey Griffiths. He's 6'3", 205. They got a quarterback that's 6'4", 195, but I don't know if he'll take the spot. They got a D lineman that came in 6'3", 280. Got a safety came in, and another offensive tackle at 6'6", 275. So I don't know what he gonna per se do. And then they say, will the secondary make strides? The cornerbacks were inconsistent last season. They got injured, made them even younger. This still stings. Texas rolled up 400. Ooh, goodness. Texas threw that ball all over them in that Big 12 championship game. All right, this season, they got returning on offense, the quarterback, the running back, 2 wide receivers, another wide receiver that's going to get some catches. A tight end going to be on this last year. They return all they old linemen. So they ready to run that ball, y'all. They got Dalton, Jason, Joe, Preston, Jake. Yeah. And they 6'3" up it don't stop. And all about 300 pounds. They gonna run that ball for real now. Because they quarterback, unless he get them interceptions down, he gonna throw some yards. But, man, hey, he throw them picks too. On defense, they got a DN coming back, Cody, a nose tackle, Justin. They got a senior DN. They ain't have him as a starter, so still a senior. So he done been there, done that. 2 linebackers coming back, which is Colin and Nick. Jeff at a linebacker. Corey and Cam at the corners. Safety Kendall. Lyric at safety, and Trey at safety. So, hey. And then the schedule, they got South Dakota. Oh, now listen. Y'all know how we play at Colorado State. Colorado plays North Dakota State, and they could have been in the chip and won it. Well, Oklahoma State, I don't know who signed up for this, but they play South Dakota State. That's who won the LCS. So they play the number 1 team in the LCS, and that ain't gonna be no cakewalk. So they got that game. I hope if they overlook that game, they gonna get smashed like South Alabama did them last year. All right, so South Dakota State, I know will put a hurting on South Alabama, but all right, then they got Arkansas, Tulsa, Utah, K-State, West Virginia, BYU, Baylor, Arizona State, TCU, Texas Tech, and Colorado at the end. Man, they almost got an easy schedule because they really only got South Dakota State they got to worry about. Then Utah, then K-State, so that's 3 schools. West Virginia, I count as 4. I don't know what to say about BYU. I know not Baylor. Arizona State now. TCU, they might come with something, but I don't think so. Texas Tech, I put them on there. And then Colorado. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 games. But in their eyes, in their eyes, now in Oklahoma State eyes, they only going to say maybe Utah and K-State. That's probably what they'll say in their eyes. Because, yeah, that's what they going to say. That's probably what they going to say, y'all. They probably only say they got 2 games to really worry about. But they come back with a squad now. They come back with a lot of players from that squad. So, Oklahoma State, hey, they seeing good. Missy Willard, Crystal, what's happening? TMFB, you say the Bucks can't upset any top team in the Big 12. OK State gonna be better than last year. That's what I'm saying. And they know they got to go through the running back. And the O-line ready. B and KV, what's happening? Yeah, y'all. So last year, their passing game was, now everything is subject to change. Last year they didn't really score that much. They ran the ball by 155 yards a game. They passed it for about 276. Total offense was like the 30th in the country. Their total defense was like 122nd in the country. But that don't mean they're not going to be better. With all them guys coming back, they should be better. But again, we just running through everybody in the country, man. So y'all know. They say emerging star is the D. Sterling. Say after transferring from Washington State, he showed signs of being a big-time target in the passing game earlier last season. But a broken wrist in October sidelined him. So during the spring, Mike Gundy said that the 6'2", 200-pounder has NFL potential. So if Mike Gundy said he got NFL potential, he finna get that ball. So that wide receiver gonna get the ball. Remember that last name? Sterling, something like D. Sterling, Dijon Sterling. And then they got a top newcomer running back, A.J. Green, transferred from Arkansas. Brings valuable experience to the position. Be behind Gordon, because Gordon going to run the ball. As long as Gordon stays healthy, Green may not get a ton of carries, but he going to get in and run something now. And over the last 3 seasons, over 200 carries, almost 1,000 yards. So he going to run the ball. So that's Oklahoma State, y'all. I think technically they got to worry about South Dakota State. They got to worry about Utah, Kansas State, West Virginia. I guess TCU, Texas Tech, and Colorado. But in their eyes, they'll say, they still got to say South Dakota State. But they probably downplay them and say Utah and Kansas State. Them be the only 2 they'll probably say. And maybe West Virginia will get the 3rd. But, hey, blessings to y'all. Hey, we going to run through the whole country, y'all. I'll be coming back on with more. Hey, holla, holla, holla.